Have you ever considered what occurs when a man refrains from ejaculating for an extended period? Perhaps you never thought that such a simple and natural act could significantly influence the body. Yet, every action or inaction elicits a reaction from your body. The human body has its own intelligence. It adjusts, evolves, and sometimes reveals mysteries that we, as humans, take years to comprehend. Today, I am here to unveil one of those mysteries for you. But remember this: nothing occurs without a reason. If you're curious about how this practice might impact your sexual or even emotional well-being, stay with me until the end. The answers may astonish you, and I'm here to help you unlock the secrets of your own body. Imagine a man going for weeks or even months without releasing semen. What changes might occur within him? Will the fluid simply vanish, or is something more complex taking place? I've come across accounts from men who experience a shift in their energy, an improvement in focus, and even a feeling of gathered strength. But I've also heard about discomfort, frustrations, and even concerns regarding health. This leads many to ask, can this retention be harmful? Before addressing this, it's crucial to understand that nothing in the human body exists without a purpose. Every function, including ejaculation, has a role. But what happens if we abstain from an act that feels so natural? Does the body begin to store this fluid, waiting for the ideal moment to release it, or does it discover an alternative method to handle this retention? Consider this: the male body constantly produces sperm. It's a continuous process that doesn't stop. If production continues without release, will the body adapt, or does this result in some internal tension? Certain theories propose that the body can reabsorb the seminal fluid, while others suggest there could be hormonal effects. What truly happens within when one refrains from ejaculating over long periods? In this video, I will address each of these questions. There is much about the male body that science is still uncovering. However, one of the most intriguing aspects, familiar to many men, is the discomfort felt in the scrotum after an extended time without release. Some refer to this as blue balls or, more formally, epididymal hypertension. Although this sensation can be uncomfortable, there's some good news: it doesn't pose a risk to your health. The male body is highly resilient and knows how to manage the lack of voluntary ejaculations without negatively impacting sexual or reproductive well-being. Have you ever wondered what happens to the sperm and seminal fluid the body continues to generate, even when it's not expelled? This is where one of biology's fascinating processes comes into play: reabsorption. When semen is not released, the body recycles these cells through a process known as apoptosis, or programmed cell death. The body reabsorbs these cells and uses them to form new ones, creating a cycle of constant renewal. This process maintains balance, allowing the body to remain healthy, even without frequent ejaculation. It's important to note that there is no substantial scientific evidence showing that prolonged periods without ejaculation lead to any significant harm to men's sexual or reproductive health. What might be impacted is psychological well-being. Men who are accustomed to a more active sexual lifestyle may feel emotional discomfort or anxiety when they don't ejaculate as often as they would prefer. However, this is more closely related to individual perspectives on sexuality and the mental effects of reduced sexual activity. Perhaps you've heard someone claim, if you're older and don't use your genitalia, it will shrink. This statement has a grain of truth. There's a matter to be aware of: penile disuse. This is distinct from ejaculatory abstinence, and indeed, it can have consequences over time. When the penis isn't stimulated for long periods, whether through sexual activity or self-stimulation, it can result in penile atrophy or even a slight reduction in size. Fortunately, this can be prevented with exercises aimed at strengthening the pelvic muscles. Pelvic floor therapy, for example, is an excellent method for preserving penile health, as it promotes better oxygenation and blood flow to the area, potentially avoiding future issues. Another noteworthy aspect is that how frequently a man ejaculates does not directly determine his sexual health. In other words, the number of times one ejaculates isn't a measure of virility or potency. The human body, both male and female, has an incredible ability to adapt to various situations, with sexuality being just one component of this intricate system. For some, abstinence can even offer advantages like enhanced focus and vitality. However, it's crucial to recognize that these benefits differ from person to person, and there's no universal standard when it comes to abstinence or the frequency of sexual activity. Being mindful of extremes is important. As I mentioned before, long periods without any penile stimulation, known as penile disuse, can physically affect the body. Prolonged inactivity might decrease blood flow and cause atrophy, but this can be prevented through exercises that strengthen the pelvic area. The key is to understand your own body and find what suits you best, as every individual is different. Striking a balance between physical health and mental well-being is crucial. Just like in many aspects of life, the body thrives with a balanced approach. We've already discussed the impact of going without release for extended periods, but what about the opposite scenario, where there's a lot of physical activity tied to intimacy? Believe me, both too little and too much can present their own challenges. Finding the right balance that aligns with your needs is essential. Excessive stimulation can lead to physical discomfort. When the body experiences frequent stimuli without proper rest, skin irritation and minor internal injuries may occur, leading to increased sensitivity or unease. While this wear and tear is typically temporary, if the body isn't given time to heal, the discomfort can build up over time. Moreover, some individuals might find that the constant pursuit of this kind of pleasure can disrupt emotional balance, making satisfaction in other life areas harder to achieve, which can foster feelings of frustration and anxiety. Just as the body adjusts to a lack of stimuli, it can also adapt to regular use, eventually requiring more stimulation to reach the same level of satisfaction. This can affect the quality of intimate experiences and the perception of pleasure, highlighting that moderation truly is the healthiest way forward. Neither complete abstinence nor excess benefits you in the long term, and it's crucial to stress the value of self-awareness. What works for one might not be suitable for another. Some people are at ease with a higher frequency of intimate activities, while others might feel the need for more rest and recovery. Paying attention to your body's signals and honoring them is an important aspect of self-care. But none of this means there's only one right way. It's about discovering what feels right for you, whether that means embracing a more active lifestyle or focusing on rest. It depends entirely on how your body responds and what makes you feel healthier and more fulfilled. Remember, these experiences should always bring joy and well-being, not discomfort or pressure. Balance is necessary in all aspects of life, including sexual pleasure. Recognizing your body's signals is crucial for maintaining both physical and emotional well-being. This can be challenging, especially with so much conflicting information around, but understanding yourself is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. It's also vital to keep in mind that emotional well-being is closely tied to physical health. A fulfilling life is supported by the connection between body, mind, and spirit. Respecting your own pace without feeling external pressure is a powerful form of self-care. As time passes, our bodies gain wisdom, and listening to that wisdom helps maintain balance. The advice I share today is based on years of experience, and I hope it can guide you on your journey. Listen to your body and recognize its signals. If you feel discomfort or fatigue, it might be a sign to pause. Practice moderation and find a balance between sexual activity and rest. Neither extreme is beneficial. Focus on your mental health as much as your physical well-being, and engage in activities that foster joy and emotional stability. Good communication in intimate relationships is vital. Have open discussions with your partner about your desires and needs to ensure a fulfilling experience for both of you. Prioritize self-care, making time for activities like exercise, meditation, or hobbies to sustain your physical and emotional equilibrium. Stay adaptable. What suits you now may change over time, so be open to new approaches and embrace your evolving needs. All learning about sexual health can empower you to make informed, healthy choices. Don't hesitate to seek professional support if you encounter challenges, whether physical or emotional. Appreciate intimacy in its many forms. Intimacy extends beyond mere physical interactions. It involves building a deep emotional and physical bond with your partner through acts of affection, open dialogue, and shared experiences. Nurture patience. As self-awareness develops, gradually give yourself time and acknowledge that understanding your own body and its desires is a continuous journey. Practice gratitude by appreciating every experience, whether pleasant or difficult, as gratitude can shift your perspective, fostering a more open and positive mindset. By focusing on what you have, even challenges become more manageable. Develop empathy within intimate relationships, as mutual understanding is crucial. Empathy, which involves seeing things from your partner's perspective, strengthens connections and creates a safe space for emotional expression, serving as a link that unites hearts. Embrace your imperfections. We are all works in progress. Accepting that perfection is unnecessary brings a sense of freedom and authenticity. Appreciate your flaws, as true connection often arises from vulnerability. Value the present, because life unfolds in the here and now. We often get caught up in future worries or past regrets, but learning to stay present by taking a deep breath and savoring each moment reveals the essence of life. Embrace curiosity and continue exploring what brings you joy and satisfaction. Curiosity keeps life vibrant and fulfilling, so allow yourself to seek new experiences, whether in intimacy or other life aspects, as each discovery adds to your wholeness. Prioritize healthy relationships by surrounding yourself with individuals who uplift you, align with your values, and inspire your personal growth. These relationships, much like a garden, require care and commitment to thrive. Stay physically active, as the body is meant for movement. Regular exercise not only promotes physical health, but also enhances mood and confidence. Find an activity you enjoy, and it will become a source of pleasure rather than a chore. Remember, love is a practice. It goes beyond just a feeling. It is a choice you make every day. Show love through kindness, patience, and understanding in your interactions, as each loving gesture strengthens the foundation of life and relationships. Every suggestion shared here invites you to deepen your connections with yourself and those around you. I am eager to hear your thoughts and learn about your experiences. Let's create a space for meaningful dialogue and mutual growth. If this video resonated with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. Every like and new subscriber helps to spread this wisdom further. And why not share this video with friends and family? You never know who might gain from these insights. Stay tuned, as a new video will soon be available. Click the link to explore a topic that can enrich your understanding of what it means to connect with your body and your life. Until next time, remember that knowledge is the path to a richer and more fulfilling life.